Yo, what's up? In this video, I'm just gonna be talking a little bit until I go to sleep. I still don't feel 100%. But I'm feeling better than I was yesterday, and so I didn't go nowhere at all today. I got up eight, around 8 o'clock, which is kind of late for me, really. And I got up around 8. I drank a protein shake, and then I just laid back down and went back to sleep. And I was just laying on the couch. I usually bring my pillow in my bedroom in the living room, for the big couch so I can lay across, and a blanket, and I just laid across the couch and watch YouTube all day. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I mean, I'm gonna try to go to the gym. I don't think I don't feel as bad like, oh, I'm gonna stay home from work and all of that. But I just ain't. I guess for that 5 hour podcast took a toll on me, cause that's that next morning I woke up with a massive headache. You know, I'm eating out at the 16th East of Cody. and 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 then I woke up with a massive headache, and then I took some NyQuil that morning. I went back to sleep. I woke up around 1 o'clock. So today I'm feeling a little better, and I just lounge around the house. I mean, YouTube is great. I think I told y'all this before. I don't have cable. LeBron ain't winning no title. Luckily for the pandemic, LeBron got grandfathered into the playoffs. Yeah, according to the time I was. I told my I wasn't sleep at all that night, you know. But I woke up with a bad headache. I never been drunk or whatever. And people have hangovers. I assume that's how a hangover feel, cause my head was pounding. But like I said, I don't have cable. I use Sling TV. Like, I disconnected Sling TV. Like, you could, like a online channels or whatever. I'm not a father. At least I don't think so. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers on this chat. I'm not a father. At least I don't think so. As far as I know, you know. But well, I drink probably twice a year, but it's like Mike's Hard Lemonade, Apple Ale. You know, I like drink on 4th of July and probably the week of Christmas or Thanksgiving. Give like one or the other, and that's it. And it be so, weak sauce, as people who drink say, like a Seagram or whatever, and Mike Hard Lemonade or Apple Ale. That's the strongest I go. So, oh, yeah, like the Charger fan, I told him, I said, yeah, man, I drunk some Mike Hard Lemonade. He said, man, that weak ass. I said, well, it taste like Sprite or soda, fruit soda or something. So that's as strong as I go, but I ain't had nothing that night. You know, I just assumed that's how a hangover feel. Uh, my head was killing me, and so but I just watch YouTube. Like, my primary source of entertainment for a TV is YouTube, cause like I said, I have cable since 2015. I ain't had cable since 2015. I use Sling TV. I keep that on, usually during the basketball season and the football season, cause they run like hand in hand. And then the summer, I disconnected. Once the finals start, the the start, I disconnected because the finals don't come on one of them channels, and I go with my friends out to watch baseball games. But my main source of entertainment is YouTube. Uh, uh yeah, I tried something like Mike Harder Lemonade. I think it 8%. 8% I can't take because I had something like that 8%. I was about to fall out, you know. Yeah, league league pass. I don't think I ever had league pass. You know, I had the free. You know, they have a free weekend or whatever. I signed on for that, but I mean, I was thinking about getting it for the Pistons because you know the Pistons ain't good, but you know they don't come on TV unless they playing a marquee team. I was gonna get it for that, but I just decided not to. I said, the Detroit Pistons go suck. I just keep my eye on score and follow they page and stuff like that. That's how I keep up with them. And cause Blitz said that you ain't a fan unless you got league pass. I said, well, that's not true. You know, yeah, you don't have league pass. He loves saying that. This guy don't even got league pass. Like, I don't know. He said like all these guys in league pass. I said, man, I just don't have time to watch it. You know, I mean, I was bashing LeBron, so those games come on TV every chance they get. So I really don't need league pass. And Detroit sucked, so get league pass to see them get blew out. I could just watch the highlights and see what they did. But YouTube is great, man. They got I was watching a documentary. They, like like channels, they'll make documentaries and stuff. It'd be like 2 hours and stuff, just like a real documentary. And I watched it on Chris Hansen today. The Catch a Predator man. How he begun and when he started doing it. It was a good documentary. And I see documentary about like it be different stuff like video games, documentary about athletes, like another channel that I watch is something, what it called, let me find it. It called JCS crime psychology or something, and he do like an hour or so documentary on serial killers. Let me see, JK, yeah, JCS criminal psychology. He do videos on like psychos and people who did crime and stuff like that. So he do videos on that, and like it was one guy named Colonel Russell Williams, not Russell Wilson now, Russell Williams. Yeah, I thought they were going to the playoff too. But I guess the Pistons knew something we didn't know because they traded Drummond and all that. So I know they just count this season as a wash. I don't know what going on, man. The Pistons, like in the 90s for a stretch, they were like losing in the first round and stuff with Grant Hill and whatnot. And, missing the playoffs. And then, in the turn of the 2000s, like 2002, 3, that when they started, winning and stuff, and then they came then from 2002, you would pretty much say, to about 2009, they was a championship contending team. But once they traded Chauncey Billups and stuff, all that just went down the drain. Ben Wallace left, Chauncey Billups got traded, Nah, I ain't see. You. I guess you know who I'm talking about. That Colonel from Canada, I believe. I ain't know nothing about it. Nah, I ain't see the. Yeah, I did. I did see the interrogation. They were talking about the shoes and stuff like that. But for the people who don't know, it's a channel called Well, that's where I found it. JCS Criminal Psychology. Like he break down the mind of criminals They ain't necessarily have to kill people, but do crazy stuff. And he show interrogation footage, and then he'll break down like what technique they using or whatever. But that Colonel Russell Williams, that dude was complete nutcase. I mean, he was like a high-ranking official in the military in Canada, but he was breaking in women's houses. I guess he was stealing their clothes, like their underwear and stuff, and he was killing the women or whatever. Yeah, you right. Yeah, Wallace left and all of that. And then I give LeBron props for doing it. It still was even without him, they still was a good team. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they did. But and then they had Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose doing good and stuff. And but Russell Williams, that guy was a psycho, man. He was breaking in women's houses. He was stealing underwear to women, and he was weighing it. He was weighing the underwear, taking pictures of him weighing it. He was killing the women. You know, I ain't never heard of that until I saw that documentary thing on YouTube. It was a big story in Canada. You know, I mean, he was real high up there in the military. Yeah, his tires. Yeah, his tires, and they some of his shoes or something. They were talking about his shoes and stuff. Yeah, that guy, boy, that guy was sick. I said, dog, I ain't never heard of this. So usually, if I ain't watch a sports channel, I'll watch like documentaries and stuff like that. You know, and they broke down some guy named Chris Watts or something. He killed his wife and two little girls. Uh, they were like babies, like 4 and stuff like that. He killed them and the wife. Now that made national news, but I ain't know the ins or out of it. And he had an affair, and he killed his wife and dumped them in some kind of construction site or whatever. And the two little girls too. My thing about this, I say, okay, if I'm married and I don't think, I don't want to be married anymore, you know, I just break it off. I won't kill the woman. And then the woman was pregnant. I think, yeah, she was pregnant. Yeah, I heard of the show of the Shy. It come on Showtime, I believe. I never saw it because I don't have Showtime. I might get the free trial of the Showtime screaming thing and watch it. But he killed his wife. His wife was pregnant, and his two little girls. He killed all of them. You know, and they showed on that same channel. They showed the process of they the man put the body in his truck that morning. The bodies, I guess, and drove and dumped them somewhere. I mean, that's sick, man. If you wanna, okay, I won't never do it. But okay, if I wanna have an affair on my wife, I just have the affair. Why you gotta kill the wife and stuff? Just have the affair till you get caught. You know, you hurt your wife emotionally and stuff, but nobody ain't dying. And truth be told, having an affair that ain't against the law. It's morally wrong, but you can't go to jail for it. Just keep doing it. Why you gotta kill the woman and the kids? Or just have a divorce. And if you don't want to do that, I none of this I do now. Or just walk out on your family. Just say, hey, I'm going to work and don't come back. You know. If he just want to do that, like, look, I don't want to be with this family anymore, or these kids. So just get them and go to work one day and don't come back. You'll be dead. You'll be a piece of crap and a scumbag, but hey, they're alive, and you out of their life, they out of your life. Just do that. If you go do something, you know, and you got to be a real sicko to kill your children too. They small children. You killed the wife that bad too, but you get what I'm trying to say. Small children that probably didn't even know what was going on. And he did it. You know. And then they showed another one of this woman. I think she was like a gold digger or something. She tried to she put a hit out on her husband, but first she told her ex-boyfriend that she wanted him killed. And so, he went and told the police the ex. So the ex, had to get evidence and stuff. So they set it up so she could talk to a quote unquote hitman. And she said she wanted him dead and all this other stuff. And so the police, they pretend like the hit went through. So they called her. They called her to the house and say, hey, your husband, somebody killed your husband and stuff like that. You know. Yeah, I need to catch Snowfall. I ain't see that yet. I heard people talking about it. I'm just gonna start over for episode 1 and watch it. I would like that with Breaking Bad. Like Breaking Bad, I ain't really started seeing it till like I think the second season or the third season was out. And somebody told me, and one Christmas when I was off, I watched it. Started watching it. Oh yeah, oh man, that movie's so stupid. When that guy threw them kids, I say, listen now, they just unrealistic, Tyler Perry. Okay, this man got these children hanging off, and I started because a female told me about it, you know, and they showed me the scene. I started laughing at the scene, not laughing. If it was for real, I wouldn't be laughing. But I said, look, Tyler Perry doing it again. He over exaggerating this, okay? You know, and then I started mocking it like when the children fell, I went woo, like Wile E. Coyote, and she got fired. And still dreaming. Guess who it was? It was the Charger fan wife. That's the one I was mocking it at. You know. Yeah, you can't pay me to watch one either. One female, she called me. They been like a year or two ago. She saw that movie with the chick from T Taji P Henson, whatever her name. It called something. I guess she obsessed with the man or something, and the man get the invention. And I think she break up with the man. The man make it big with the invention and stuff. And she out for revenge. And she told me to plot on the phone. And I said, this movie sounds so dumb. You know. And dad for colored girls. That, when the man had the kids. I don't care how much I'm in love with the woman. I ain't finna kill my kids like that. For that reason, for no reason, but you get what I'm saying. Definitely for that reason. The Think Like a Man, that was dumb. Okay, now Janet Jackson, I saw that part too. Janet Jackson went to Malik Yoba job and harassed him at the job, and he left and got killed. And you would think Janet Jackson should go to jail or something bad should happen to her, but it didn't. At the end of the movie, she started dating The Rock. I said, now how she get this happy ending? She went to the man's job, harassed Malik Yoba, and Malik Yoba jet, and he died, got an accident, and got killed. You would think people be at jet. Well, you had no right going to his job like that. You got no right, but nothing then happened. She got rewarded for killing her husband with The Rock. So that's what she got at the end. So that was a happy ending, I guess. You know, kill your husband, you get the Rock. You know, no homo, but you know it's the Rock. You know, I say, but Tyler Perry need to stop his mess. You know, I respect his come up of making their own movies in the studio. You know, I can't knock him for that. You know, I'm glad he made a studio, and you get people jobs and stuff. I'm for that. But am I gonna watch his movies? No. He been on the last couple of years. Oh, well, I didn't see what led to that. I just saw that scene. So, from that scene, looked like Janet Jackson just was effing with him because he did what women would do when they get a divorce. That's from what I saw. So, you know, oh, why did I get mad? Then why did I get mad? One, I get that was the first one. I watch it. If I be over somebody's house or like a group of us, it be females and stuff there. They'll watch it because they know I don't like it, or they'll watch it just to hear me rant on it. So we sit there and watch it. With I guess the first one they was at a cabin or something with the dude that plays Spawn and Jill Scott. I guess that's the first one. And and then what they ought to get now? These women they love Chris Brown. I said, well, Chris Brown beat the inside that woman, you know, and y'all defending them, you know, and y'all all over Chris Brown. He beat the mess out that woman, you know, but somebody else you don't like do it. Y'all are bash the man. Because they get mad when I say Chris Brown a woman beater. You know, so yeah. Why? Like I check out like one of the Tyler Perry movies I like is the movie with Elvis Iris Elba Springer Bell from The Wire. That movie was okay. But other than that, I don't like the rest of the movies. Like sometimes I was forced to watch them. Like if I was with my family, like we go, like I take my mom or something to my aunt when she was living in the country, and they got DVDs for Christmas, like for Christmas and Thanksgiving. They'll sit around and watch it, so I'm forced to watch it. You know, so I watch them by that way. Yeah, Jill Scott husband would treat Jill Scott like crap. I saw little bits and pieces of it. And then she met the right man, and then it was over. But there is some guys like that. You know, now Tyler Perry, he over exaggerate a lot of stuff, but some guy I see some, hear some of my guys like that. You know, don't want a woman to be their equal. They insecure, so they get a woman just to ridicule her and all this other stuff. I ain't that insecure. You know, and it'll be a turnoff to me get a woman I could just run over. But some guys they want women like that. I don't. Yeah, daddy's little girl. That was okay. That was straight. But the rest of that stuff I saw, I ain't see every last muddy like the muddy move. I just when I see those I just turn to China immediately. But the movies I'm talking about like the movies with because I never saw a Muddy movie. You know, but like movies like the Mad Black Woman stuff like and be like regular people and stuff in it. You know, uh, 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 for colored girls. I ain't see all. I just saw the scene when the man, the Charger fan told me about it. He was like, man, I went to the movie with my wife. It wasn't a wife then. And you know, I went with I said, man, why you went to see that mess? Man, you know, I had a bill with me and I was falling in and out of sleep, you know. And then that when he told me that the man had threw the kids out the window or something. And then, you know, when the movie came out, you know, we found the clip and we saw the clip, you know. And she got mad because I was laughing at it, you know. But YouTube, man, YouTube is. I wish it was so that I could see how much hours. See, because that's my only source of TV if I don't have Sling TV. So when I do videos of Undisputed about that, you know, I find the clips on YouTube because usually somebody upload not from their official channel. Somebody upload like segments on, you know, other channels and stuff. So I sit there and watch it, you know. And YouTube is great, man. I mean, you know, people actually make millions of dollars off that. Maybe if I was dedicated enough and really try to pursue a YouTube career, quote unquote, and treat it like a business, cause that's a lot of money, man. Make $10,000 a month, you know, off YouTube videos, and you know, but I don't have enough time in the day, and I'm not fit to, you know, cause some people they'll quit their job if they making that much, and I'll be too scared to quit my job cause I worked so hard to get a job like this, and I don't think I'm gonna quit off a whim just to do YouTube videos, because there were some YouTubers I used to follow back in the day. And you know, they were racking in views, and I assume they were making money. But you know, now they ain't hardly getting a lot of views and stuff. And I'm sure they don't translate to money. I won't, you know. Nah, I'm just saying I ain't gonna do it. At least I don't think I am. Like, the perfect scenario is me do videos and they make that much money, and then I can still go to work. Like, it won't take that much time out my day to make a video like that, to make all that money, get all them views, and then I can just go on to work, and I can use the YouTube money to do stuff, you know, like go on trips or invest and stuff like that. That'll be the ideal scenario. Yeah. Yeah, because most of the time it come up where every day, because I work, you know, since 2009, my job, I always been like around 7:30 to 8, and I get off around 4:30. So in the morning, you know, unless when I'm off or sick or something like that, I can watch it. But usually I miss it, and I catch clips of it doing work. You know, my job down. You can't use cell phones and stuff like that. So if I'm working, you know, I have my laptop on clips of Undisputed, and I watch the clips while I'm working, or I have it on my phone and let it play while I'm on my Bluetooth while I'm working. You know, I would think about watching Netflix stuff, but you know, at the end of the day, we is at work. So if I watch Netflix stuff, I watch like stuff that come on TV, not anything like rated R and stuff like that. You know, cause you know, I ain't gonna. I don't want to get caught. You know, watching the movie rated R and they got nudity and stuff. You know, I don't mind about. They don't really care about the cussing and stuff, cause I be playing like rap songs on my computer. But you know, I play it low enough, or I have some headphones. But you know, like the nudity and stuff like that, I don't. Movies that probably have that in it, I don't play it on my work computer. It'll be like I watch The Office or Arrow or something like that. You know, something, you know, for TV, basic TV. Uh, open up the super chat. Okay, I think I'll look into it to see what to do. I heard people using it, but I just turn. When I do these videos, but I be laying in the bed and well, I look into open it up one day, I guess. You know, at first when I started YouTube, I was like, man, I would do videos, like I do the videos and stuff, but I'd be so busy with other stuff, like I really can't focus on it. Maybe if I focus, I probably would be real big, I guess, because I see some of them top YouTubers, they got millions of subs and stuff, and I guess it's for a different audience, because some of that stuff I always be finding funny. And but yeah, but even if I was making a lot of money on YouTube, I don't think I'd quit my job, because I see stories and videos of people they quit their job at YouTube, because they don't work for YouTube at the end of the day. They do their own thing. They just get ad revenue. So YouTube throughout the year they change up different stuff, policies and you know videos can't make, certain videos you can't make money off that or whatever. I seen them change like through the years, and people make videos. Say, I quit my job. YouTube can't do this to me. I said, well, I wouldn't quit my job. I just trying to find a balance. You know, especially if you working at a standard 9 to 5. I mean, I still would try to work. Because the YouTube thing could end like that, Or if you were gonna quit your job, let's just say I work at McDonald's or something. I ain't knocking anybody that work at McDonald's, but you get what I'm trying to say. The money you make for YouTube way more than you make at McDonald's. So I quit then, but I be like using the money to try to get some skills or go to school or something so I could get whatever I need to get a better job. Or I quit, even if I got the skills or the credential, I quit the McDonald's job and look for a better job. I quit working at McDonald's so I don't have to go there and work. But in the meantime, I'll be looking for a better job to work. So if the YouTube thing don't work out or you fizzle out, you'll still have, you'll have a job. Okay, I'll look into that super chat thing. I'll read more on it to see how it works, But really I just do this for fun. I just like talking and stuff, Cause I know some people they got t-shirts and all this other stuff. They actually made a living. They make millions of dollars, and the kids channels, like when D Twins be over here, they know which YouTube channel they watch. Some guy that review toys, like you don't even see the person, it be a hand, they just review toys. They be making 6 figures a year, But I remember one channel they were watching. I said DD children should be watching this. It's some puppet named Jeffy, Jeffy. And then the boy twin told me, look, it's Jeff. He showed me he give him a cell phone. The cell phone you can't call nobody. You know how you get an old cell phone, you just connect the Wi-Fi. He connect the Wi-Fi, he give it to him so they could go on YouTube and watch videos. It's gonna be next week. I thought it was gonna be the end of June. Oh, they must be talking about when the playoffs start at the end of July. Cause I thought it was the end of July when the thing started. Period. But if it's starting that week, I can't wait. But anyway, they're watching some stuff called Jeffy. And then I looked at it. Jeff is some kind of puppet. And that puppet be cussing and stuff like that. Like the episode of the boy show would be Jeffy or whatever. he had he was talking to Mario, Super Mario Brothers, Mario and the princess, and he would cuss it out of his stuff. I said, D, why you got said D, why you got these children watching this? Man, they need to be watching something else. Man, I turned from it, man. They know how to type it back in. And then probably like a month later, I asked them, do you still watch Jimmy? They said, no, they don't watch it no more. You know. Yeah, I was about to say. I said, well, LeBron James, well, he getting ready to lose quick if it started this week, you know. Well, I can't wait till it started too. Because Shannon Sharp talking all this crap, but soon as LeBron lose, now they win the. However, I don't know if they're gonna do the play. It gonna. Somebody said it's gonna start with the 20-game season and then start from there. But if whenever it start, if LeBron James play a good game or they win their first game or whatever, he gonna have a GOAT mask and he gonna leave Jordan in the win. Jordan just a memory and all of that. But soon they lose. Oh, you know, they gotta get back into it, Skip Bayless. You know, they been out for 4 months, you know, chemistry and all of that. That's what he'll be saying. You know, he got an excuse for everything, Shannon Sharp. But yeah, so I'm gonna be on vacation. Like I'm gonna work this week I'm gonna work. Like I said, I'm feeling much better now. So I think I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I set my alarm to 5. So instead of 4:20. So if I wake up after 4:20 I get up and go. But if I feel bad I just won't go. 2 to 3 preseason games starting July before the season start. The 8 game regular. Oh, okay, so they're gonna have preseason game. Some games so they can get back into it, I guess. And so I'm gonna work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm off from my vacation started Friday. This Friday through all next week, and I come back to work after the 4th of July on that Monday. Um, like I wish my dad a happy Father's Day today. You know, I usually go visit my grandfather's grave on the day, but you know, I wasn't feeling too good, and like I said, he was born in the country, and so I got to drive probably like 45 minutes to the grave site. So I ain't, you know, I wasn't up for driving, so uh, and I sit there for about 25 to 30 minutes and just reflect. But I contacted my dad, you know, and wished him a happy Father's Day. You know, people had dads in their life. Well, at least with my dad, we have ups and downs and stuff. He would never. He's not a deadbeat. He never was a deadbeat. But you know, it be times you know you have a. Yeah, it's tough to get disciplined like that. Now, you know, like I said, I had to work my way into it going, you know. And you know, this week will be the 3rd week since I started back going, since the gyms opened up or whatever. So I'm slowly getting back, you know, in the habit. Cause I used to get up at with a alarm ring. I used to get up, and then around this time, I'll be knocked out. You know, I'll be dead asleep about 7:30, 7:40. But I'm slowly easing it back, you know, in there. And but you know, I just go in the morning because you know I could go in the afternoon, but one, it'd be too many people there at the gym, and two, not because of the corona thing. I'm talking about before this. Like it's only, let me say I'm in the gyms. If you count the Y, that's a gym, but you know it's you know it's not a lot of people there. You know it's not like a, you know, like like a regular gym, I guess. They got Planet Fitness and and uh and Planet Fitness, and they got Tony's Gym. That was the gym. It's a local gym, and they got like a gym across on the other side of town that 24 hours or something, but it's real small, you know. But I go to Tony Gym, and they the earliest that open, with the exception of 24-hour gyms. But I like to go in the morning because when I get out work about 4, well, since this happened, we be getting off at 1, but you know, I'm just still thinking about it 4. When I get off at 4, and then I gotta go home, change clothes and stuff, and when I get to the gym, it'll be like 4:40, and the parking lot be packed, and you can't really get your workout in, you know, and stuff like that. So I started to go in the morning so you get it over with. So after work, if you want to chill at home, if you just want to go straight home, you can. If you want to, you know, go somewhere else or run errands, you can. That's my way of thinking. But some people, they like doing it. I even tried to go late at night because the Tony Gym, they close at 10. They close at 10 or 10:30. No, they close at 11, I believe. From 4:30 in the morning to 11 at night. So I tried to do that, tried to go at night. Like when I get off at 4, I chill out at the house. And then I go to the gym around 8:30. Or something like that. And then, you know, come back home, take a shower, and go to sleep. But that didn't, I only did that probably once or twice. I still need the machines though. Yeah, but my apartment ain't it big, you know, like it's a 2-bedroom, but you know, I don't got that much space to have in that second room to have a bench press and all of that in there. But I ain't like going at night, so I went like once or twice, and I said, man, I can't do this, you know. And so I just go first thing in the morning before work, you know. But yeah, man. But the NBA season, I can't wait till the NBA season start too. To see LeBron James lose, cause that's my main goal, to see that role player lose, you know. But yeah, man, YouTube channel, man, I'm subscribed to a lot of channels. You know, some channels I be forgetting about that I'm subscribed to, cause they ain't make one so long. And let's see. Yeah, but you know, me and my dad, sometimes we bump heads, and I don't talk to him in a while. But you know, it just like that sometimes, I guess. Like during my vacation, I might go to Atlanta. Um, um, for that week or whatever. But he drive trucks and stuff, so I gotta see if he's gonna be at home. Is anybody subscribed to Red Letter Media? It like they do reviews, movies. That's a good channel. They funny. Uh, Fanboy Flicks is funny. Like he review bad movies. That psychology channel I just told you, criminal psychology. With the official PlayStation channel, you know. History of arcade game documentaries. Did you know gaming? And this female I subscribed to, and really the only reason I subscribe to her because she a scripper. Her name is Christina Villegas Villegas. She a scripper, you know. And she, she out with all the stripper, and stuff like that. I how to still be on the side recommended channel, and then it was like a video she made, the life of a stripper. So I clicked on it to see, and I said, man, this girl fine. She's like she Latino or something. And she right now, so I subscribed to her just for that. I know she ain't gonna show nothing, but she show a little bit of something, you know. Christina Villegas or whatever, Yeah, she a stripper. She say, she make videos and stuff about stripping and stuff, you know. Uh, Cinema Sins, Cinema Snob, Undisputed, SB Nation, Cynical Reviews. It's a guy, he review like bad movies and stuff. Skill Up, Just Jargon, IGN, OSW Review. They review wrestling, old wrestling pay-per-views. They funny and stuff, Chris Stuckman, The Daily Wire, Clay Travis, the World Class BSers, and they spell the BSers. Mr. Sunday Movie, Phillion, The Critical Drinker, Yankee Marshall. He talk about guns and stuff. Chris Davis, he do like long documentaries about various video games. The Amazing Lucas, Comedy Hype, Actual Justice Warriors, Censor Gaming, Foolish Baseball, Linus Tech Tip, technology and stuff. So I like the stuff he do. Botchamania, AEW, The Spear Hunter, Up Up Down Down, The Rubin Report, YoMovieSuck.org, Athleen X, Bearing, Captain Midnight, The Escapist, Rebel Taxi, Set the Edge. He talk about football stuff, Yeah, man. Don't laugh at me, man. That script was fine, She fine now. Game Done Quick, Fuzzy, he do baseball videos. Urinated Tree, he do like sports video. Every day of day fitness. Officer Tatum, audit channels. I guess I don't know, but like for example, like I subscribe to a lot of channels that they'll be like, even though I don't agree with it, you should be able to say what you want to say. I'm subscribed to a lot of channels like that. I don't know if you ever heard of Bearing and Rubin Report. They talk like that. Cooking Soul, he do production, like hip hop stuff. The Needle Drop. The Angry Video Game Nerd. I think that's one of the first channels I subscribed to when I, signed on to YouTube. The Liberty Hound. Alright, I'm gonna look those up and put some of those videos on watch later so I can watch them. Team Darkside, they do like Monster Hunter stuff. The Right Opinion. He another channel that do long documentary videos about different YouTubers and stuff. Jerry Miklik, Pro Shooter. He a gun channel. He that guy that shoot the gun real fast and reload it. Paul Harrow, he a gun channel too. He talk about different guns and he break down like the bullets and stuff, the ammo and stuff. You know, Resident Evil. They're like a Resident Evil channel. Um, Pelvic Gaming. It's a chick that talk about gaming. You know, she a good looking woman. They're probably one of the reasons why I'm subscribed to. But she knows what she talking about. Tim Pool, PlayStation 5 trophies, the Rager Harlot, Ultimate Chance. Ultimate Chance is one of the channels that I subscribed to when I first started YouTube. Like before I did videos. Prager U, AOK All Day. They do mixtapes and stuff. The NBA, Paul Hardware, Sinatra Says, Old School B-Ball, The Completest, Retro Sports and Documentaries, the Gaming Brit Show, Lean Lead, Live Lean TV. There's a whole bunch of channels. I don't even do videos, I don't think, anymore. Ben Shapiro, Lamont that I don't think he did videos since we were doing videos. Dave Ramsey show. Do anybody watch Dave Ramsey, the financial guy? I mean, some of the stuff he said makes sense, but his rules ain't really realistic. Just save up $1,000 and just every after you save up $1,000, everything you make with other than paying your bills and stuff, put it towards your debt. I don't think they're realistic, you know, because $1,000 for emergency fund, that's fine, but like if you got a family in a house, you got to save some more money than that, you know. Raph the Movie Maker, Deco Shadow, the Conservative Twins, those the Hard Twins, Fit Man Cook, Sargon Card, El Presidor, 415 East, Candace Park, not Candace Parker, Candace Owens, and like most of like gaming channels and stuff. And Iraq veteran 8888. Let's see what her name is. JAIDEN Curls. Jada Curls, let me see. I think I saw her. I think somebody posted her stuff before. Let me see. Did anybody ever saw Raising Dion on Netflix? You know the mama for Raising Dion? That's a girl that worked with her, look just like her. You know. Cause that mama raised Dion fine, boy. There's somebody that worked with us in another office or whatever. not in the IT department. She looked kind of like her, you know. But that was a good Netflix show too. I saw her. She's great. You know, strange but true. I don't know if let's see, strange but true. Strange but true stories. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. Strange but true. See, stuff like that I like to watch on YouTube or whatever. And let me look up these others. Auditing America. Cop versus City. First Amendment. Yeah, I'm gonna check. Let me put some of these videos on watch later. Cause usually it be channels that I'm interested in. I put like a lot of the videos with the topics I like that probably be interested and watch later, so I could watch later. You know. But I'm a gun advocate. You know, I ain't no gun nut, but I'm from people you know, protecting themselves and stuff with legally owned firearms, you know. And as long as they follow rules, everybody should have a firearm in their house, you know. Cause think about it, you know, if it's two houses there, if I know that you got a gun in your house versus this guy in his house, he don't have a gun, I'll be more inclined to rob the house with the person without a gun than a person with a gun, you know. So that won't get these people to about take away gun. Like they roundabout way say it. First they be like, we're gonna take away certain guns. Like it really matter what kind of gun, you know. But you know, and then the First Amendment, I'm for that. I mean, you know, I know YouTube got rules and stuff, but you know, my thing is if it's some channels with stuff I don't like, I just don't listen to the channel. You know, if they have let's just say they have a KKK channel, I probably look at it not because I agree. I look at it just to laugh at it and stuff. But you know, for people, you know, I'm sure some people watch it to like and they like it. But me, if I don't like, I just don't watch it. You know, I ain't gonna try to censor them, even if it's something like that. You know, of course I don't agree with it, but you know they got their right to say it. You know, as long as they ain't saying we gonna kill people, we gonna kill them and all that. As long as they ain't talking about killing, like threatening people and killing people. I don't. Yeah, that's not First Amendment. But if they talk about the stuff they don't like and stuff, you know, that's the First Amendment. You know. So, you know, I bash the Young Turks. You know, I think they full of crap and scum. But, you know, if somebody asks me, hey, you want they trying to get taken down? I say no. You know, I just won't watch it. Which, like I've been doing, not watching it. And on time I really hear about the Young Turks if like one of them channels that talk about stuff like that mention them. And they really just mention them just to mock them and stuff and laugh at them. But other than that, I don't be keeping up with what Young Turks doing. You know. And you know, so that's the First Amendment to me. But you know, like that don't protect you from consequences. There are people need to realize too, like if I go to work tomorrow and cuss out, you know, the head person of the company or whatever, just cuss them out. I mean, I'm not gonna go to jail. Like that, the First Amendment protect me for not going to jail. You know, he can't arrest me for saying that. But the consequences, the First Amendment can't protect me. If he, you know, after I cuss myself, well, you fired. You know, he within his right to do that. You know, that's why I'm trying to tell people. I'm like, well, the First Amendment, you know, you could cuss out anybody you want as long as you ain't threaten them. But that's not going to protect you for the people firing you or suspending you from the job. That don't protect you from that. You know, it's just like if I cuss out my boss tomorrow, he could fire me. You know, but he can't arrest me for that. You know, maybe I need to push that fan back a little bit. See, cause I got the fan kind of like close to the bed, at the foot of the bed, so the air could go up or whatever, you know. But yeah, like channels like that I watch, you know, and yeah, so yeah, like the law is, you know, I could go out there and talk, you know, about people I hate and stuff like that. I can't go to jail for that, but if I go to work and cuss out people and get fired, I can't say, well, the First Amendment, freedom of speech, that only protect you for getting prosecuted or arrested or something like that. But that don't protect you for getting fired, you know, from a job or getting disciplined at a job, you know. And people don't understand that, you know. And the Second Amendment, I'm for that too. I mean, you know, and these same people that against it like that, I wonder what would happen if I saved them, somebody was attacking them, and I shoot the person that was attacking them or try to kill them. I wonder they're going to get mad at me for saving them with a gun. You know, that's what I would like to see. Or they going to say, hey, you know, why did you shoot him? I said, well, this man about to rape you, so I jumped in there and saved you, you know. Now I'm not one of these crazy Second Amendment type, like, oh, you know, like when Obama was president, people showing up at the rally with AR-15s, you know, it's their right to carry it, but come on, you know, you don't do nothing like that, you know. Like they got wearing a AR-15 at the presidential rally or whatever. You know, I ain't for that now. You know, I'm for, you know, you should carry or whatever, but some things you can't, you know, you can't do, you know. Cause he, like him or not, he the president at the end of the day. And, you know, stuff like that, you know, somebody could push you down. You know, even if you there with the AR-15, not try to shoot the president, but anybody could either knock you down and get the gun and start shooting at the man, you know, or whatever. And then it would be a whole can of worms then, you know. But yeah, so, you know, I just want you know, I just like I said, man, YouTube, you know, they got all kinds of channels. They got channels they got channels on how to fix cars. Like I think I told you last week my battery died, and how to I looked on YouTube on how to replace the part. You know, it wasn't nothing involving lifting up the car. It was right under the gas pedal, you know, where the part where my battery died at. So I just replaced it, and that was that. And how to recipes on YouTube. A lot of recipes I found out how to do on YouTube, you know. And everything you can find on YouTube. They even got videos on how to cause this guy at my old job, he showed they got videos of how to do you know what the woman do to a man when they get down on their knees. They got videos on that, on how to do it or how to be effective at it. I said, man, why you showing me this? He said, man, look, man, they got everything on YouTube. And he showed the woman had a banana or something, and I get tips on how to do it, You know, I forward that to a female and she cussed me out. I said, well, you need to watch this and take notes or something like that. I said, that was years ago. I said, well, you need to watch this and take notes. There'll be a test at the end of the week or something like that, I said. And she called, I texted her, she called me and cussed me out. You know, she wasn't mad, but she was mad, that I said that, but she wasn't like mad, like, why you send me that? And everything on YouTube, they got health gurus, they got relationship gurus, they got prank channels, but I come to realize that most of them prank channels are fake. I mean, I watch videos of guys expose fake prank channels and stuff, and a lot of that stuff do look fake. I mean, I do pranks with my friends sometimes, and they be real. I don't do anything that'll get them hurt or whatever, but I do little pranks and stuff on them. And I say, look how easy to do that prank. You don't have to fake it, So, and I'm down here in Georgia, so everybody a Georgia Bulldog fan and a Falcon fan, and I joke on how the Falcons be losing, how they blew their lead in the Super Bowl, they didn't win, they didn't win, they choked and stuff like that, Yeah, but Father's Day a cool day, but I see, more people wishing each other Father's Day on Facebook than I ever see, because usually it be like the bitter, it usually be them bitter women who put Happy Father's Day to me and oh, my baby dad ain't nothing and all that. I said, well, you chose them at the end of the day, If I was going out with a woman, we had a child, it don't work out, she'll never say I'm a deadbeat, even if I don't get along with her. I won't do anything, like say anything bad or argue with her in front of the children. I won't do anything, out of pocket or whatever, to her, and then I just take care of the kid. But some of these women, they get these guys that they know they ain't nothing, and they think having a baby will make the man change. I was like, well, if they ain't want to better themselves, what make you think they're going to better themselves for a baby? They don't even want to better themselves, But, yeah, man, YouTube great, man. Like, some of the stuff I don't agree with, like demonetizing stuff. I mean, you can't show nobody getting their head cut off. Stuff like that I understand. But, some of the channels I watch, it be stuff that, YouTube real liberal. Let's just keep it real. So you say stuff like, go against what they believe, they'll demonetize it from what I seen. And the videos I watch, they be demonetized. They say demonetized. They don't be doing that controversy. Like, they don't show any nudity. They don't incite violence. They don't show, anybody getting killed or all that cussing and stuff. They get demonetized. But Young Turks, they can just point at people, call people racist, call people this and that, and they get ads on their channel. They're just crazy. But yeah, so it's just crazy how they do stuff like that. You know, that ain't fair. You know, especially people who want to make a living off that. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, Young Turks are liberal, so they can say whatever they want. And then the channels I watch, you know, they curse here and there, but a lot of the channels they don't even be cussing in the videos or showing the thing. You know, bad. They even shut down Alex Jones. You know, Alex Jones is a quack. Everybody know that. And I believe deep down he's a troll in character. But I watch it channel. You know, I ain't agree with it channel because he was just too insane. But for entertainment purposes, the Alex Jones channel was great. You know, him screaming and yelling. And YouTube took down the man whole channel. And I said, you know, I looked at Alex Jones stuff, but none of the stuff he said was bad. Like, he said about we gonna kill people, you know, and incite violence and stuff. He didn't even curse on his channel. You know, he'll say hell or damn, but you know, like the bad cussing and stuff. He didn't even do that. He just was screaming and yelling, you know. But yeah. You know, I think he a troll, to be honest. I think they're just a character, you know, and stuff. But in either case, based on some of the stuff they allow on YouTube, he wasn't he wasn't bad at all. I mean, he never said we need to you know, violence. We need to attack this person or this group, that group. He just said some crazy stuff. That's all. And they took man channel down, his Twitter account down, his Facebook account down. But all the other stuff, you know, is up. You know, the Scripper channel. You know, I don't want her channel down now, but I'm just saying. They got a channel about scripting. They got a channel how to get oral sex. You know. And those channels still up. But you just say some stuff about the government, that you know, the government spying on you and stuff. That's too far. They'll just take the whole channel down. But they got channel where kids can stumble upon on how to perform fellatio or cunnilingus or you know, how to have sex. They got channel how to have good sex, you know. And then they got the woman and the man, cause I saw this. They got the woman and the man that, you know, they got their clothes on, but got the man how to do the motion and all that. That stuff still up and got ads. But Alex Jones said the government spying on you. That's too far. The channel gotta get taken out. You know. Come on. How to do cunnilingus, the guy had like a piece of fruit. This how to do it that make you know to make her orgasm. I ain't gonna say the other word or whatever. And then the man doing the motion and stuff like that. They all them channels on now. You know, it's still up. Alex Jones said that the government got cameras and stuff everywhere. They try to get taken down. That too far. You know. Come on. You know, I mean, you know, if I was over YouTube, I just have strict rules. These would be the rules. You can't have nudity on there, like, you know, you can't have X-rated scenes, like, you know, women just having sex naked. You can't have nudity. You can't have these would be my rules if I was over YouTube. Like these the only times you get shut down. If you upload rated X stuff, or you performing rated X stuff, like you butt naked or whatever, or you having sex, or you know, that won't be allowed. If you doing hard drugs, which by the way, there's plenty of videos of people smoking reefer. drinking lean and stuff, but those videos stay up. But I have it like you could talk about it, about you could talk about drugs, you could talk about sex and stuff, but you can't, obviously you can't do it on YouTube, and no nudity or anything like that. But you could talk about it, that's fine. You know, you could talk about drugs, but you can't be up there smoking blunts and stuff on air. What else? No videos of people getting beat up unless it's like boxing, a professional sport like boxing or wrestling. Sports are fine, but like them street fights and them hood fights, you can't have that on there. Um, um, People getting shot, violent stuff, unless it's a movie, like real life people getting shot and beat up and stuff, no. But if it's like a movie or a documentary talking about violence, that's fine. Educational purposes, I guess. And for political, you can talk about anything you want to political, Yeah, they be on YouTube a lot of times. All the time. You know. People fighting and everything. I say, well, that's against the rules unless it's fake, like you doing a skit or it's a movie or something. But if it's real people fighting, this like if I was over YouTube, because they'll block stuff just because they disagree with it. Drugs, you could talk about it. Sex, you could talk about it. That's fine. Uh, Violence, you could talk about. Well, you can't threaten nobody, but you could talk about violent stuff. But you can't say I'm gonna kill you or I'm finna get this guy, or try to rile people up to do something. That'll be against the rules. Of course, child pornography, that's illegal anyway, So of course that won't be on there. And political wise, you can talk about anything you want, even the racist stuff. I mean, I won't take it down. I just won't watch it. Yeah, that's how it is now. Yeah. I mean, my YouTube. I mean, you could talk about if you're a white supremacist. I don't agree with it. As long as you ain't talking about hurt, like we gonna kill these black people, we gonna get them. If a white supremacist have a YouTube channel and he just talking about his views and he don't like these people and stuff like that. I mean, hey, I won't watch it, but I won't flag it down. I mean, he could talk about it, if he want. And if you black and you talk about, America racist and all this other stuff, you could talk about it. As long as you ain't saying, we finna go outside, we finna burn down people's houses, we finna kill people. If you ain't talking about that, that'll be my YouTube, because it's an audience for everybody. So I have all this stuff still up, and I won't take it down. I just won't watch the white supremacist stuff. And anything like that, I just keep it up. But YouTube ain't like that. I mean, you could talk about even if you black, I mean, let's just keep it real. You could talk about white people, how they racist. You could talk about white people like a dog, and your stuff don't get demonetized. But if a white person say, well, I had bad experiences with black people and stuff like that, they get the joke flagged down. I mean, that ain't fair. I mean, I don't agree with it, but they should be able to keep their video up too. I mean, just have it fair across the board. Like I said, if it long don't be threatening people and saying I would get black people, I finna kill them or stuff like that. You know, just leave it up. You know, cause cause the Young Turks, like the young, like one of the many reasons I don't like Young Turks, they just look like, to me, like they just be talking down to black people, like in a, like they got petty, like pity for black people, uh 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 Latino people and stuff. You know, you got pity. So, oh, we gonna talk for you because you can't, you can't do that. You can't. So we got a white knight for you. They're like pity to be, and I don't want to people to have pity for me. You know, it kind of insulting to be honest. They pretty much said, black man, you don't have any intelligence or power to do stuff for your own, so we gotta talk for you. You know, that's how the Young Turks come across as. You know, Young Turks the worst. You know, I started watching them like in 2010 or 11. You know, and they the worst. Cause my thing is, you should be allowed to. I mean, YouTube is a platform, you know, and and you should be able to make a video. If you don't like something, even if it's another race, if you don't like something, you should be able to make the video and say it. You know, I mean, that's you. That's you the one got to deal with the consequences. Like if somebody at your job see it, if somebody that of that race you don't like see it, and they confront you about it, hey, that what you got to deal with. You know, but the same thing with Twitter. I mean, they shadow ban people, only the people they disagree with. You know, but on other Twitters, I look at blue check mark. They be going in on people, you know. But as soon as somebody else go in on the people that Twitter like, they delete the comment or they'll suspend their account. How that fail? You know. I mean, on Twitter, man, you can actually show nudity on there. Cause people be retweeting stuff or people having sex, like porn stars and stuff. Got clips of them having sex. That's allowed. But if you say something, that's not allowed. You know, that's too far. But you can show a porn star going down on a man, you know, on top of a man. That's fine. You could keep that on YouTube. I mean, on Twitter. But if you say something, that's bad. You know, come on. And you know what? Another podcast that I listen to, Joe Rogan. Now I like Joe. Now Joe Rogan should be over YouTube or something. You know. Now if Joe Rogan was over YouTube, all the stuff I said he'll probably have over there. You know. Cause I like Joe Rogan's show. I mean, he interviewed people on both sides of political. He interviewed people he usually don't agree with or disagree with. He just interview anybody. You know. You know, I like Joe Rogan. I mean, YouTube need to be more like how Joe Rogan have his podcast. Like, look like anybody is welcome to come on the show, you know. And then, you know, for the people he disagree with, he just ask some questions and stuff, you know. Now, Joe Rogan, the man when it come to that. You know, I think he gonna be working with Spotify now. But I like Joe Rogan show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I said, let's get back to something else, I guess. Um, like I just lounge around the house. I'm back on the PS4 now. If people send me a friend request, I'd accept it. I checked yesterday. I ain't see no friend request. So, you know, if you want to add me as a friend on PlayStation, My my tag is Illmatic, like the album. Illmatic 683. And just send it to me. I accept it. I played what I played on PlayStation 4. I put in Red Dead Redemption, just to see if there been some updates and stuff. Cause I think that gonna be the game I'm gonna be playing next. And depending on if I go to see my dad or not, I could just play that during the week or whatever. Since I don't have to go to work next week. Um, and I played some Nino Kuni today. The Wrath of the White Witch. Illmatic 683. Illmatic, like the Nas album. 683. And it's like an RPG. I played that a little bit today. And then, I took a shower and then I laid in bed and did this this live stream, And there's some YouTube channel I used to watch. I still got it, it probably still on my my download list of my PS3. But that game too hard, man. Mega Man. I mean, the Mega Man, like I got into Mega Man on the Super Nintendo Mega Mans, Mega Man X or whatever. Now those were hard too, but they weren't that hard like the Nintendo was. See, because I grew up playing the Super Nintendo Mega Mans, not the Nintendo Mega Mans. So, I'm used to dashing and jumping on the wall like Mega Man. Yeah. So also I like Metroid games and Castlevania. I think the genre was called Metroidvania games. I love those type of games. I think on the Switch I probably got one, two. I think I got three of those games on three or four of those Metroidvania games on the Switch. So when I'm laying down in the bed, I have my Switch with me, and I play some of it till I go to sleep or whatever. So that's my favorite genre too. Metroidvania, JRPGs, basketball games, golf games, and survival horror games. Those probably like my top 5 or whatever. I played Metal Slug on the PlayStation 1 long ago, like in the early 2000s. But I grew up on Contra. Yeah, I got that right. I got Iconoclast on Switch. Yeah, that's one of the games I got on Switch. I played like an hour of it, but that been like months ago. So whenever I, get back in the mood to play it, I'm gonna just erase the save file and start over. Yeah, I got that on the Switch. I got that. It's another game kind of like a Metroidvania called Monster Boy, or something. Time Spinners. They're like a Metroidvania. And I got that Bloodstain. I bought that last year. Bloodstain for the PS4. That made from the guy who made Castlevania. I still got that. I beat it last year, but I still got it. The game disc or whatever. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I ain't played in over a year, but it was good when I played. It just like Symphony of the Night, you know. So you like that, you'll like Bloodstain. And what other games I got like that? Super Metroid and all of that. Games like that. I love those games. That survival horror, JRPGs, um, golf and basketball. They're probably like my top 5. You know, especially survival horror. You know, like those like my favorite to play. And really RPGs in general, you know, like The Witcher ain't a JRPG, but I like it. You know, and the Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, I like. You know, so because I like them. See, because usually just be me at the house, so I play Borderlands and stuff, and but I'm really ain't a first person shoot like a Call of Duty guy, Battlefield, Halo. I mean, I don't play those type of games really. Um, cause Call of Duty, cause it's free on PlayStation Plus. Call of Duty and Battlefield, Star Wars. I mean, I add them to my library, but I don't think I'm ever gonna download them to play. So, I'm just ain't good at those games. Yeah, World War II. When I walk out in the thing, I just get killed. You know, but my childhood friend I mentioned, I mean, he loved those games. He got all the Battlefields on the Xbox, all the ones that came out on it rather, all the Call of Duties. I like Gears of War. I mean, I don't like playing the multiplayer. I like playing the story on with other people online. When I had the Xbox, I'll play the story of Gears of War or whatever. Connect with somebody online and play the story. But after I play the story, I'm done with the game. You know, so I'm more like a person that play the game for stories and stuff like that. That's why I don't like Minecraft and games like that because they ain't no story and there really no objective to it. And then I ain't really that creative to build houses. I ain't in the game like that to build houses and stuff like that. You know, so like games like Minecraft and games like that. I really don't play them. You know, yeah, that one of the main reason too. And then you get your money worth too. I mean, you play $50 or $60, and the game be $50. I mean, you way get your money worth. And I like action games like God of War. I'm talking about the new one or the old ones. And I got games like Devil May Cry, stuff like that. I play those too. You know, so but as far as like Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff like that, I don't. I gave it a chance, but I wasn't good at it. I play Overwatch. I mean, that's probably the only game kind of like that I play and I'm pretty good at it. I don't get killed. I don't kill two people and get killed 15 times. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Just I could play the game while I'm talking and stuff. Yeah, I suck at first person. Yeah, I might look into that. I probably need another well, you can get Twitch through the PlayStation, so I don't need a device for that. Yeah, I might do that. I might start off with another because I had one back in the day, but I don't I forgot what the name. I think I still use my personal email for it, so I probably got to retrieve it, and then I do it that way, like on weekends and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think about doing that, you know, and just do it, from the PlayStation or whatever. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, I'll make like a video like I'm gonna be on Twitch, you know, this time, this day on this time playing this and this, and then you know I can look at the chat while I'm playing, I guess, you know. And yeah, I might just revive the gaming channel. You know, 'cause I still got the gaming channel up, but it's a dead channel, obviously. I might just do it from there and do a video on here and say I'm gonna be on, you know, I'm gonna be there or whatever. Well, I don't know. I look into how to do it and then I'll let y'all know. But yeah, first person shooting, I suck at it. I mean, Overwatch, the only game on the first person shooter I love. Like 2016, like if I had a game of the year, it'll be Overwatch. You mean I mean it's easy to get into. I don't get discouraged as far as like dying 50 times and only killing one person. And I got pretty good at it. I played just a month or so ago, you know, just to see what all changed. I mean, I ain't no pro. I can't play in them leagues or nothing. But you know, playing against the people on my level, like when they put you in the quick game, I mean, I could, you know, win rounds and stuff like that for the team, and know how to, you know, do different stuff on Overwatch. And for the people who play Overwatch, my favorite character to play as is D.Va, the chick that's in the robot. That's my favorite character to play as. Her and that dude that look like a Buddha monk that float, that heal people. Him and her and D.Va. Those are like my two favorite people to play as. And third is I don't know how to pronounce the thing. Name like a tank or something. And she put a shield up or whatever. So yeah, but yeah, RPG, man. Me and my friend, all enough, you know, I still keep in touch with him. You know, one of the guys I grew up with, he went in the military, like in the early to mid 2000s. You know, and you know, me and him and another guy from the neighborhood, we used to love playing RPGs. Like we used to, cause he was the only one who had the job at the time. He used to buy them like every other week, and then once he beat it, he'd let us hold it. We play it, and if I get something, you know, we just you know, borrow each other games and play them or whatnot. You know. Yeah, RPG fun. You know, some suck, but that's like in every genre. Some of them suck. You know, but you know, I usually keep my eye on like which ones suck or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I played the first one. Sweetikin, Shakoden or whatever. The first one came out like in 95, 96, and I got my PlayStation on the Christmas of 96. And like that following winter, like January, February, I rented it. You know, I rented Shakoden 1, and I rented it till I beat it. I love that game. Uh, I downloaded 2 on the PS3, and I still got it on the PS3, but when I bought it, it was like during Christmas time, and about 5 years ago, and I got to start over and play it because you know I forgot where I was at. Yeah, with the you get them it was in like early '97 when I played it. Yeah, they said the second one better. I had bought it when it came out on PS3 for download, but it was like around Christmas, and I got preoccupied with Christmas stuff, and I ain't pick it back up. I might just start over with it, you know. And I played the third one. I bought the third one because I was in college then, and I played the third one, the fourth one. I beat the third one. I beat the fourth one. The last one that came out with, I played, but I didn't get a chance to beat, you know. Yeah, I play GTA. My favorite one is San Andreas the easiest answer. But other than that, Vice City, and my least favorite one is Grand Theft Auto 4. I mean, I bought that at midnight lunch. Me and my friends went out to GameStop midnight and bought Grand Theft Auto 4. And I played it or whatever, and I ain't never get a chance to beat it. And then I put it down, and then a couple years later, I bought it again, and I just wasn't feeling 4, you know. And the third one, my next door neighbor had in '01. Yeah, it was '01. My next door neighbor had it. It was something we ain't never saw before. The Grand Theft Auto 3. We ain't never saw nothing like that. And I used to go over there and we just sit there and watch him play. I didn't even care if I would play it. I just sitting there watching him play. He was older than me, but I just sit there watch him play. Yeah, like Shakoden. Yeah, I love that first one. And what other games? Final Fantasy 7, like that my first Final Fantasy I played. I ain't really know about the other ones. Cause I ain't have a Super Nintendo either. So I ain't get a chance to play any of those anyway. So there were pretty much a lot of people I knew first RPG with Final Fantasy 7. 8 I didn't like too much. 9 I liked. Yeah, I didn't like 8 too much. I mean, like the drawing of the magic and all this other, like that's the stuff I didn't like. And on 9 I liked. Uh, and 10 I went and bought. And 10 2 I liked. And 11, yeah, NBA 2K. Yeah, man, I've been a fan of NBA 2K since like it was called NBA basketball with Iverson on the front. Like that, that later turned into 2K whatever. So I was a fan since that was like 2003, 2004. So I bought every one of them with the exception of the last couple of 2Ks. Yeah, I got the Messenger on Nintendo Switch. Ninja. Yeah, I got that on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, 10 the best one. Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody else. 10. My favorite one is probably 9. 9, probably 9. Final Fantasy 9. And my favorite 2K11. But I bought them all with the exception of like these last couple I didn't buy. Like 2020, 19, 18 I didn't buy. But and like 2K7, whichever one with Chris Paul I didn't buy. And I bought the one with Garnett. So, I was skipping some years or whatnot, Yeah, I'm feeling a little better today. I might feel good enough to go to the gym, but I don't know. I still didn't leave in a while because I ain't feel 100%. Yeah, I didn't get that one with CP3 on there. Yeah, I got the Messenger on Switch. I'm at the point now. I probably gotta play it over. Well, I made it far in the game. I ain't at the point where it switch over. They say it switch over or something to another way of playing. I think I'm at that part before that because you gotta go through a whole bunch of different little hard little trials. And I stopped playing it then because that jump was getting too hard. But I still got the data saved on the Switch, so I might pick it back up. you know. But I like the Messenger. You know, it's tough as nails, but games like Dark Souls, yeah, I made it to. I think I made the part before the switch over. You know, cause you gotta go through a whole bunch of different tough rooms, and that joke get too tough. And the checkpoints wasn't right there. You gotta go through 2 rooms before you get to a checkpoint. I mean, if it was like just room checkpoint, then I would have kept at it. But I might pick it up. I still got the data, you know. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden on the Nintendo too hard. And like games like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, I'm really ain't in. I bought Bloodborne probably like 5 years ago, and I was getting through the game and stuff, but it just ain't for me. You know, they really don't tell you where to go. Um, and it's tough. You know, Bloodborne too hard. You know, I said, man, I can't play this, man. I'll probably throw this on control at the TV, man. You know. So Dark Souls and stuff, I just avoid those games. You know, a game like what it called roguelike. If it's a roguelike game, I don't know. I mean, I played Dark Side of 3 was free on the PlayStation Plus, and I beat 1 and 2, but 3 it was kind of like Dark Souls, you know. And I don't know why they switched it to that, and it was free for the PlayStation Plus, so you know I got it, and I played like to the first boss. I stopped playing it. I said, man, it jumped too hard, you know. Into the gungeon. Like games like that I try out, you know. Rogue Legacy I like. I bought that probably like 6 years ago and played it on the computer. Yeah, I'm gonna check out that Fallen Jedi. I'm waiting on Black Friday for stuff like that. Cause I don't know if you heard, but you know, for the last 2 years, I waited for the most part to get most of my games on Black Friday because it usually be $20 or $25 or some even $15. And you know, I get the little, you know, how some people leak the sale papers beforehand, and so I see what games, you know, I want. And then, you know, I make a list like, okay, I'm gonna buy this game here. And then also, Amazon will match the price. Like if it's $15 at Best Buy, you check Amazon, like that day, it'll go down to $15 too. You know, so I alternate. Like I bought some from Target and Best Buy and on Amazon. You know, they got a Target in town. They don't have a Best Buy in town. You know, I just had to order it to get shipped. Yeah, you know, I was looking at that Star Wars. You know, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Like I go see the movies, but you know, the game looked interesting, so that was on my radar. But I didn't want to get it when it first came out. Like I said, I'll wait to Black Friday, or if it drop in price, like a real good deal, I get it then. You know, only games I get full price when it first come out is like games like Resident. You know, I'm a big Resident Evil fan, so well, except Resident Evil 3, cause the reviews scared me off from it, and Resident Evil 2, you know, golf, stuff like that. Oh, it was. Oh, I must want looking for it or whatever. Yeah, I get digital games too. If it's on sale like that or $30 or something, I dive in and get it. You know, but They should make something that you could trade in digital games. Yeah, I got everybody golf in there, and I play that occasionally. I wish you could buy. I wish they could trade back. I'd be more inclined to get digital games if you could trade it in, or like if it's $60, you could trade in for I don't know $25 or $30 for credit, and then you could buy other PlayStation games. I'm sure more people be more inclined into getting digital games more than physical. See, with physical, that's me personally. I don't collect. So once I'm done with, unless it's something like The Witcher and stuff, like a classic, I usually trade it back in, you know, and just get credit for towards other games. But with digital, once you get it, that's it, you know. And if the game suck, you know, or if it's short or whatever, you don't like it, that's it. You can't trade it in, not even for $1, you know. So if they put some modification with that, more people will be more inclined to get digital games, you know. Yep, you stuck with a $60 game, you know. But yeah, I ain't a big fan of I like Red Dead more than Grand Theft Auto. If I had to choose the series, I pick Red Dead over Grand Theft Auto. Um, but I like Grand Theft Auto. I ain't a big fan of it. I play it. I play them when they come out. But I ain't no diehard Grand Theft Auto fan. I like Red Dead more. And for gameplay and the characters and stuff. The first the first Red Dead, the main character was likable. I got the second one. So far, he likable too. But Grand Theft Auto 5, I ain't like any of them cats. Like likable. Yeah, Red Dead. I watch. My granddaddy like westerns, and I watched some with him. But I wasn't a diehard western person. You know. Yeah, I be seeing videos of people play it online. They got whole communities and stuff like that. They even got a thing where everybody play a legit character. Like you play a cop, I play a criminal, you play a banker or whatever, you know, or a truck driver. Like they got, I guess, servers where everybody play a job or whatever. And I even dabbled in MMOs like in 2011, 2010. I had it was only for a couple of months. I had and I had dived into MMO like in 2010, 2011 with World of Warcraft. They had a you could get at GameStop. They had something you could get the first one and the expansions for like $25. The treasure chest or something like that. So I bought it, and I got I was making it in the game. I think I clocked in like a 20 some hours or something. But I can see why people get addicted to MMOs. You know. Nah, I think I was playing like about 50 hours or something in that MMO. Because I paid for like a month or two of the service, and after the month or two was over, I just stopped playing it. But I can see how people play that for hours and hours. So you know, but I don't think I was, I didn't know all the ins and outs of the MO, but I gave it a try just to see what it was like. It was a fun experience, and I still got my Battle.net account. And when I played Diablo 3 on the computer sometimes, because I had bought that when it came out on the computer. And, you still, I think they say you still got your character on World of Warcraft whenever I decide I ever going to log back in. But I wouldn't know where I'm at. That been my almost 10 years ago. But games like Diablo, I play, because I play stuff like that Diablo on the computer. And they're pretty much like and Torchlight, like games like Dungeon Crawlers. I love those games too. And in 2014 when I built me a computer, with the graphic card and everything, I had bought Dragon Age, the first one, and I loved that. I beat that one on the computer. That's like my first PC game I beat. And Dragon Age, because it was different than the one on the console. And then so I played Dragon Age 2. That junk sucked. And I played the Dragon Age after that. That one was okay, but it wasn't like the first one. You know, Friday the 13th. Yeah, I saw that game. Like somebody played Jason. Don't ain't that the game somebody could play Jason, or you just peek the people and you run from Jason. I think that what it is. You just you just run from Jason. You know, I think that was free on the PlayStation Plus. I think. I think that was. Yeah. If it is, I don't think I add it to my library because I know I probably want to go and play it. Well, I gotta look again. Oh, so if it was, I probably got it. Cause even if a game I don't like, I just click add the library. So at least I have it. You never know. You know, and so. But Bioshock, I like those games. Bioshock, and I won't really consider that a first person shooter. You know, like Call of Duty, but I like those games. The Bioshock games. Um, what are the games you play first person? Well, Borderlands. Uh, but I don't really count those like Battlefield and all of that. You know. Yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah, I'm looking for. They're made by the people who made Witcher, so I'm gonna check that out. I think it got delayed again. I think so. I'm waiting for that. You know, and like stuff like that. I'll play like Deus Ex, a Deus Ex. I like those games. The games that came out on the console. I never played the PC one. Oh, the PlayStation coming out on the 20th? That confirmed? Let me see. Amazon leaked the release date. That's why I tied the PlayStation 4 came out. You know. Yeah, you right. Yeah, that makes sense. It come out before Black Friday and whatnot, you know. The Black Friday usually that could change. PlayStation 4 came out. I believe the Xbox One. Yeah, it came out the next week. Yeah, the Xbox. So if it come out, you know, I'm kind of on the fence about buying it when it first come out. You know, not because of I know some people say they go buy because of the bugs, but you know, so far I ain't really had no problem with that. You know, but as far as me, if I'm gonna cause a coworker say he gonna keep both of his, he gonna keep the 4 and the 5. So if I buy, I might just do that. You know, just keep the 4 and the 5, and then once the 4 had phased out, you know, I could just trade it in or put it up in the closet. You know, yeah, 7 years. You know, it don't even seem like that long, but yeah. I mean, they got 4K. I mean, they make a Pro. It'll probably be for 8K. You know, if they make a Pro, and they'll probably be years down the line because you know 8K TVs is out, I believe, but you know it's not. The price ain't like for really consumers like that yet. Like the 4K when it first came out, you know, it was like thousands and thousands of dollars. You know, let's see, 8K TV. I'm looking at so 8K TVs, and the price is like 50. Okay, now they got a. I'm looking at 8K. I'm looking at 8K TV. Uh, uh, and yeah, I bought a 4K TV on in 2016, but 8K. I ain't never saw a 8K 8K TV. But I'm looking on these sites. I put in 8K TV, and Samsung got a 98 inch for $59,000. But these are big screen like 98 inch, 59,000. Uh, a 8K 75 inch at 2400, 2900, 2700, $5,000. 88 inch is 29,000. So just take out the fat from these big 50 $29,000 TV. Look like the price for 8K TV is around 2,000 up. You know, yeah, I ain't never saw 8K either. Yeah. So So they come out with a PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, it'll probably be a couple years later because 8K, you know, a consumer 8K, like a 40 something inch or 50 something inch, it's like it's like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. So those price gonna go down, in a couple of years, just like 4K TV did. And so, you know, I guess when it get to that point, when 8K TV more affordable for the average person, then they probably will come up with the PS5 Pro, unless the PS5 Pro, the PS5 could play 8K games already. If they future proofed it, if they did that, they don't need to have a Pro. If they come out with another one, they gonna come out with the PS5 Slim and stuff like that. But as far as a Pro, let me see. PS5 8K. Well, they say it could play. Does it support 8K video? So, like I said, the PS5 probably already gonna play 8K, video to a certain extent. And so if it does that, I just stick with that, cause I ain't gonna get no 8K TV anytime soon. Yeah, it'll be the best basketball game, cause it'll be the only basketball game, cause I don't think live, they did an EA presentation about their sports game, and the only sports game you saw was FIFA and Madden, so, and I don't play soccer games, and I don't play Madden games either, so, 2K will be the only basketball game, unless a new company come out of nowhere and start making good games, Yeah, but I'm leaning toward not getting the PS5 at that point. If it come out in November, like the leak said, I might just wait until the spring or something like that. Cause if you don't get it that day, you ain't gonna get it in the time in the next couple of months like that. Cause they're gonna be sold out. So I might just be like old boy here and just don't get one right now, and then just finish my backlog or play my backlog. Cause like when I got the PS4, I said it before, when I got the PS4, I played it for a month or two, and then I just went back to the PS3 because I still had games for that, and it was like a year and a half that I didn't play my PlayStation 4. It was like collecting dust. And then like around 2015, I started playing the PlayStation 4 primarily then. So that was like 2 years pretty much that I didn't play it, that much. So based on that, I might not get it when it first come out and just play my PlayStation 4 until, I'm done with the PS4 as far as games I played and beat or whatever. And then I just move on to PlayStation 5. I buy it then, Because truth be told, I'm really, when you first get it, I played it for a couple of months. But I didn't play it about a year and a half. I turned it on and, and played for a couple of hours and stuff. But about 2 years, I didn't play it, like that. It was just collecting dust. Because there wasn't hardly no games that I wanted, was coming out until like the end of 2015 ish, or the later half of 2015. I started playing it then, and then I actually, stopped playing the PS3 as much, Yeah. So, so yeah, I might just wait. So if it come out in November, I might just wait till the next year, next November, you know, or the summertime, and then I get it then, you know. And then also it depends on the price. I mean, I could, if it was 500, I could still buy it, but if I'm just buying it just to have it, but I'm not gonna play really any of the stuff yet. If that's the case, I just save my money and just wait until some more stuff come out on it, and then I just buy it then like that next year. Or I just put it like this: I'll buy it within a year of its launch. I think that'll be more suitable for me. Yeah, either spring or summer, or at least within that year when it come out, I buy it then. You know, because like I said, if you don't get it at launch, you're not gonna be able to get it because it's gonna be sold out everywhere. So you know, so in the spring or summer you'll probably see some in stores, and then you don't have to buy it online. Cause I bought my PS4 on Amazon, and it came the day of launch. It came, you know, and but Target here, Walmart here, GameStop here. So, so if it's like in a store, I could just drive to the store and get it. Yeah, I love the show too. So yeah, I might wait till the spring or the summer before I get it. You know, because you gotta buy impulse go tell me to buy it with the first come out, and did I buy it? Did I play it for a month or two? And then once I'm done with the honeymoon phase, I just put it down until some more stuff start coming out, and then So I just wait till I think I'm gonna just wait till the spring or summer. Now that may change, but I think that'll be more suitable for me. And then I know what all coming out. And then you can look at reviews on YouTube. And as far as like products and stuff, like games and stuff, like IGN and stuff, good, I guess. But I like looking at like reviews for like regular people. They got a somewhat big following, but they don't work for a company. It's just them. You know, I mean they could be bought off too, but the chances for them getting bought out is low. You know, and then also like product reviews, like controllers and stuff. Like Switch sell a whole bunch of third party pro controllers. So I look at YouTube videos of some and see which one's good, which one's bad, you know. And games too, like the games suck. I don't necessarily look at the score of games. Now if it's game or two or something like that, then I just listen to what people be saying. Like if everybody got the same issues, like the game too short or the game crash. Like most of the reviews I watch is saying that, I don't buy the game, you know, or it's not finished or something like that. It's just like certain things that I can't tolerate in the game, and I won't buy it. So I really listen to what they say, you know, rather than looking at the number of the score. Yeah, it is, cause EA Sports is in the trash. Cause the only thing I see is FIFA and Madden. You know, FIFA and Madden. That's all they promote EA Sports for what I see. And but I'm getting that golf game. I might pre-order it on the system, but I need to make sure. Well, I really don't have to pre-order it. I just wait till it come out and look at the reviews and stuff. You know, ain't like it's gonna be unavailable. It's online. Or I can just go to GameStop or Target and just pick it up. You know. Yeah, I played like the only NHL game I like or played really was the NHL games on the Genesis. Um, Now those were tight. We didn't know any of the. We just knew like Wayne Gretzky. We knew them, but we didn't know like the regular players, Mario Lemieux and the dude for the Rangers and stuff like that. We knew them, and we played the NHL hockey game on the Genesis. Like that game was dope. You know, cause we didn't know any player. We didn't know the positions, the name of the position. All the positions we knew were the goalie. You know, and we just played it. We picked the teams. That we know of, and we just played like the Penguins and the Rangers. You know, and we just played. You know, we looked at a rank and we played. The NHL. I think it was NHL '94. I think something like that. You know. Yeah. But I finna get off, y'all. Um, I'm probably gonna get on tomorrow too, I guess. So just think of something else to talk about if you're gonna get on. I'll probably make a post telling y'all what time that I'm probably gonna get on, so y'all could be there if y'all want to get on or not. So I finna turn over and go to bed, y'all. Y'all have a nice rest of the day or night. Peace.